next, we will be watching The Beginner's Guide to Pippa Pipkins by Dream World Witch. Make sure to subscribe, like, and leave a comment in the doodly-doo. This was recording live at twitch.tv/LuminusRed. Come on over, drop a follow, come hang out. We are currently streaming this video, if you can't tell, but we have also achieved our path to partner and become Twitch partners, but we're not done there yet, darling. So we need to keep going. We need to grow. We need to become even greater than this before. So if you can drop a follow on my video, go support Dream World Witch, of course, but also come over to stream. Drop in, say hi, hang out. Even if you can't stick around for all stream, leaving stream open in the background, muting the tab but not the video is very helpful. So we can keep our numbers up as high as possible so that we can do even more fun stuff as a community. Until then, I know scarcely little about Pippa, but I am very, very much aware that she can say some very, yeah, bye stuff, you know, some, borderline scary stuff. I don't know enough to know what that means, but we will see. Until then, let's get into it. Okay, this is your warning as well, edgy humor. I can be okay with some edgy humor. It depends on edgy humor, but you know, what if it was cis but one woman? Oh, interesting. Okay.
Hey, Pips, I'm in Walmart. Also, phone volume is way up, so...
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Attention, Walmart shoppers! I am a registered pedophile!
What?
Welcome to the Beginner's Guide to...
I repeat, I am a registered child predator! Please stand back! I have a bomb! Kill me. Kill me. Kill me. Put your fucking gun in my mouth! And pull the fucking trigger!
I was not prepared. I was not prepared. Even the edgy humor warning, didn't prepare me for this. Normally, even edgy humorists, will not be this, loud and, enthusiastic, I would say. A credit to her name, I guess. I don't think anyone's prepared for that level of insanity. You're right, Matthews. You're right. Now that if someone robbed me, I would taunt them by make them shoot me in the mouth. Oh, Cordelia, no! This is pretty tame. I don't know. Huh. Well, okay. Well, apparently we're at the start. We're not even at the denouement of this video yet. We're gonna go up higher. When she's very insane. Okay. Nobody can prepare for Pippa. I'm gonna try.
I'm gonna fucking shoot up a Walmart!
What? In Minecraft.
Do you like rabbits? Do you hate Walmart? Do you like autistic sad girls from a mental asylum and hates the fence? Then
I think I'm pretty sure that autistic sad girls from mental asylums is my dating pool. So yes, very much so. Wait, does she like girls? Hi. I'm that desperate. I just heard her scream that about being in while being in a Walmart, and I'm flirting. Pippa, this is no criticism against you, but that shouldn't. I shouldn't hear that and then start flirting with you. This is. I need a girlfriend. I need a girlfriend. FaceCax has a reputation for recruiting VTubers with mental illnesses. VTubers have a reputation for having mental illnesses, dear. It's kind of based in here. If I was in a voice chat with that, I'd probably mute. Valid. I need a girlfriend. Don't we all?
Is the VTuber for you?
Yay!
Is one of FaceConnect's shit-posting gremlins,
Oh.
known by some as the 4chan Rabbit. A title she shares
Same
with a certain other humble rabbit.
Sorry,
If you've heard
Battlefield
of this
same.
animal-loving country girl, you're likely familiar with the many clips of her rage-filled ranting.
Fucking inbred moron!
But that is only
Oh.
the tip of the iceberg.
Okay.
Pippa considers herself a VTuber fan first and foremost. For many years, she has been a
Wait,
fan
she's
of
just like me?
Hololive. And while she may have failed the audition
Wait,
to join it,
wait, I've said several times before I'm a VTuber fan. Frick. Wait, are me and Pippa too similar? Am I similar to Pippa? Am I similar? I hope I'm not similar. How similar? I've never screamed that kind of stuff from the top of my lungs when someone said they're off headphones, but maybe I should start? Is that the path forward? Do I need to become like her senpai? Become a senpai, face gen, like, how loud is she? Oh my gosh. In bed, you were less deranged. Good. Maybe you should start. I need to get more deranged? Okay, I'll learn from the best. Not like you kind of do give off say-so Pippa vibes. I'm say-so? I'm comparatively say-so to her? She is more intense. She's more intense and less say-so than me. Someone who has frequently screamed about being smothered in the chest of her Oshi. I'm tamer? Huh, I'm less edgy Pippa. I'm a dull Pippa. Say so, what is say so? It means to be wholesome or kind or nice or not yabai. Lumious Pippa without the edgy humor. Huh. I want to see what happens if we go in a room together.
True potential
Put
is
us in a
allowed
room.
to come to light by
Pippa, put us
becoming
in a
an
room.
idol in Face Connect.
You're not wholesome,
Arguably
dearie.
a better place for the kind of VTuber she is. An
Why am I
idol?
covering-
This Walmart Pecora-looking schizo? Yes, indeed. She even has her very own original song. Behold, Pippa
Oh, no.
the Ripper! Do be careful with this one.
I do know about that song. I have heard that song. I know that at one convention where she was doing a event, the fans all sang and played Pippa the Ripper on the loud screen, on speakers for her while she tried to scream them out. Oh no. A lewd Pippa equals Lumi. Nah. Lumi is a room volume enraged. I'm room to all me. Did you not see today's short where I was talking about how freaking birds and fish are conspiring to eat my garlic bread? Like, what the heck? Bye, Ari. If you can leave stream open in the background, I appreciate it, but I also know you can't. Okay, let's...
She's American.
She's American?
Content-wise, Pippa is a variety streamer,
Love you too,
in the
Eric.
true
Go
sense
by.
of the word variety. In the sense that her streams are
Masked
very
Archive.
random and about whatever the hell.
Masked Archiver, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Yeah, room volume also, I'm back. Welcome back, Mizush. I think that for some reason she's on the left more often than not, so I'm gonna go over here. You, American, I'm Canadian. So I'm the Canadian Pippa, maybe. And you know, Canadians are known to be more polite than Americans, so maybe I am a Canadian Pippa. Maybe I'm just exactly what happens if you get Canadian Pippa.
She feels like doing it a moment.
I didn't realize.
Playing a niche game that she loves? Check. Reacting to body cam videos? Collabs with VTubers outside of
Stop!
Face Connect? Oh yeah!
Fine, right, give
Going
up.
through a VTuber audition form live on stream to give aspiring corpo VTubers genuinely helpful advice? Indeed. Literally interviewing the CEO
Helpful
of a
rabbits.
failed VTuber company? How did that even happen?
What?
Being traumatized by Brazilian icon Fofão as she reacts to the carreta furacão.
What the fuck is this one with the tentacle cheeks? What the fuck is this?
That is terrifying. That is
Pippa
terrifying.
viaja ao Brasil. Oh, and no matter what stream she's doing, you should always expect her to go on some tangent at some point.
This is gonna
crap.
sound terrible, but I remember when I was in school, it was exciting when a teacher turned out to be like a pedophile.
What?
Not because like I wanted to be molested by a teacher or
What?
whatever, but because then it's like you have another
What?
cool story to tell, right? When you go to the next school, you're like, yeah, science teacher was looking at child pornography.
In some games, she won't go 5 seconds of gameplay without a tangent. They can get pretty deep sometimes. She is a master.
I was gonna say just like me when they said she goes off on tangents. I'm like, yeah, I do that too. But, I go on better tangents, I think. Less insane, less yabai. Yes, yabai! Dorvid, Blood Shims, welcome in, thank you for the follow. Girl loves the drama, apparently. Must be a Catholic school, God! Excuse the finest of pardons, good thing you stopped. The story collector? I always tell the stories of my creepy principal. Tangent topic may differ. Yeah, no, mine are, less offenses and, oh, wow. I am just Pippa. Am I just Canadian Pippa? What if you take Pippa and put her through a Canadian filter? I mean, I'm not a bunny, but I'm obsessed with bunnies, so maybe I am. Oh, I'm Canadian Pippa. Oh crap, I'm a Canadian Pippa, aren't I? Canadian horny Pippa. I mean, we haven't seen enough. She might be horny too. Yeah. Oh,
Yep.
bro, I'm
You
sorry.
never really know what Pippa is cooking, and that can be
Glaceon!
quite exciting for the more adventurous of us. And
You can't see
speaking
her, but
of
Glaceon!
adventurous, this
Maybe Branding is a
Schizo
bunny?
Rabbit is
Maybe.
also a conspiracy theorist who
Billion!
believes the FBI is watching her and that the world is controlled by Satanist elites that are poisoning your water that will invade your video games by hiring retired pro players to control NPCs and kill you in-game for talking
What?
negatively about them.
What?
They
What?
don't call her the Schizo Rabbit
What?
for nothing.
What?
The feds may or
What?
not be currently going after her. Truly, Pippa's creativity knows
birds,
no
thank you.
bounds. And
Yeah,
likely
the
another very
creativity
iconic
of-
chapter in her career certainly has to be the creation of her very own VTuber agency. One day, Pippa decided to use novel AI to create her very own VTubers. Mina Vanilla, Senna Bonbon, Dr. Lolime, Donna Vina de Merlot, and Rika Paprika. They would serve
Paprika.
as the very first generation of the
Wait.
agency known as FlaVR.
Wait, didn't Nanya Banana come out of this? I thought Nanya Banana came out of this.
I must say, these are some
Okay.
genius names.
Mini of
But
Vanilla.
the assets were released to the public, and Pippa did not predict the chaos that unfolded. People actually started creating accounts and even streaming as FlaVR talents.
Jeez.
It's too long of a story for the beginner's guide, so I recommend you watch this video if you're interested in learning more. Eventually,
I will have
more
to.
FlaVR members were created, with Leah supporting a new male branch of
What?
VTubers.
What?
And later, Pippa and Panko created another generation of FlaVR members.
What?
This was a storm of an arc, filled with its own culture, jokes, and even VTuber drama. Truly beautiful! Eventually, FlaVR became such an established thing that it kinda took wings of its own, and Pippa decided to take a step back and let them do their thing. She has
I keep getting hit by waves of just confusion, surprise, audacity? I don't know what the word is here. I'm just like, everything starts off like, okay, no, that's pretty insane. Good story. And then it goes faster and further. It escalates. She accidentally made an agency. She accidentally made a VTuber agency. I wish I was that cool. Honestly, Pippa, well, I'm not a big fan of that they're AI models and it's like, well, like designs and stuff like that, but like, that's cool. What? I think I'd be less disturbed playing Silent Hill in rooms. Wait, didn't you say that this was created with just idea, not the artwork? I don't know. Hi DM, how you doing, darling? We're reacting to the beginner's guide to Pippa Pipkins, and I'm questioning my choices on doing so. To make a joint state, I don't have a model though. That's fair, Shadow. I can't do that, but like, very fun. If I had the ability to accidentally joke into reality a VTuber agency, I would do that. But can I do that? Thoughts for later, questions for later. I'll work on that later.
Over it. While many FlaVR members were just in it for the joke, there were those who actually took it seriously and still produced content.
The models do look kind of AI based.
Pippa even ended up collabing with Senna Bonbon, and Nyana Banyana has grown big to the point of becoming a VTuber who pretty much stands on her own in the industry.
Nyanya Banana retired though, but she's respawning. She's respawning. Don't worry, she's coming back. She's coming back. There's a giant Pippa. Where's the bunny? Listen. I like bunnies. And so that's kind of endearing me. Did I flirt with her before this video? Yes, you just saw that. So yes, I did. Listen, I'm very, very, very desperate. Hi. Hey, Pippa Pipkins, darling. I'm a bit of a fan of, silly bunny girls. If you're single and looking for a darling girl to take you on a date, I'm available. I can hear the shotgun being loaded. Joke's on you, I'm bulletproof. That makes me faster, bitch. Whoa! I take all the force from those bullets. I absorb them, I become stronger. All she's doing is making me stronger. The only thing she can do to stop me is say no, because I respect consent. So as long as she tells me no, she's safe. But if she doesn't tell me no and she just takes out a shotgun, then there's nothing that can stop me. Because if she says yes, I check for consent. It's not just implicit consent. You have to ask. You ask for consent. You get enthusiastic consent. Pippa's built different. Well, so am I. We've got so much in common already. We've got so much in common. I'm built so differently. My nerves were outside of my spine when I was born, and they had to be put back inside. I was built wrong. Yeah, no, it's not a joke. All my nerves that were supposed to be inside my spine were on the outside of my spine when I was born. Novice Moon? I don't even know what to tell you. We're watching Pippa, which was a choice we made. Just a choice.
Pippa may no longer
actually,
have any input
my
on
nerves are
FlaVR,
outside my spine, not inside of
will
it.
be a mark of her creative legacy that has literally enabled VTubers to start their
Desperate
own
Wiz
careers.
always works?
Wait,
that's all I've got.
I don't understand.
Black-haired Pippa.
I thought she was a controversial, hate-filled troll.
Black-haired Pippa.
On, give me the spice. Well, if you
Pippa.
only judge her based off her popular ranting clips or...
Can I have black-haired Pippa back? She was cuter. Please? How are you even alive? Don't know. Listen, I have been hit by a car. I was T-boned while on a bicycle, and I dented the frame of the car, but I was fine. was born with my nerves outside of my spine. I have more learning disabilities than one can actually mention. I shouldn't be physically capable of existence, and yet here I am. So, I don't know. That amount over time you have to put in Guardian Angel through insane. Yeah, no, I honestly, I think that I've given my Guardian Angel a panic disorder. They probably have PTSD and anxiety worse than mine at this point, honestly. Powered by spite? Well, that's only happens if she asks me out and then I get to kiss Spite every day. Then I'll be powered by Spite. I'll have all those lovely Spite kisses, and then I'll feel energetic and lovely. Oh, God, Spite is so fucking hot. Her voice. Have you heard her voice? She's so adorable, yet so hot. Ah, Spite. I don't like Pippa. That's okay, Ari. Who wouldn't want to be powered by Spite? She's hot. Exactly. Hello, new to your channel. Well, welcome in, Petroism. I hope you're having a great day. Lumi blocks damage with sapphic powers. You good? Hi, Hard Chunks. No. The answer is no. You know what? That's on me. The wrong choice of words. Yeah, you knew it was. Listen. You could have said. What if you had said that? Like, oh, you should put on some cotton, and I'm like, because you're trying to put me in something like a t-shirt made out of cotton, and I'm like, okay, I'll bathe in her. Sploosh. Hi, why not? Anyways, you shouldn't be alive, yet you are. Yes, you are.
Twisted out of context clips, it is
especially gay
natural
today?
one
I
would
am.
hold such a view. From her passionate, rage-filled rants to her solemn and serene moments, it is a fact Pippa is one opinionated rabbit. Honesty and sincerity are some of her
I'm far too
greatest
super for this
qualities,
conversation.
though sometimes
I'm not
being
sober
a
enough.
double-edged sword. If she cares about something, be it positive or negative,
Okay.
she'll let you know. And it is
That's
precisely
respectful
because
to
of
a
this
degree,
why
yeah.
Pippa may have a bit of a controversial reputation in some
I know,
spaces.
Jack at Hall Point.
However,
I was lucky.
This is also part of why Pippa is so respected and beloved in the industry. Whether
Yes,
you
but
agree
she's
or
Catholic.
disagree with whatever opinion she may hold at a certain point about whatever topic, you cannot accuse her of being fake or dishonest. Because
Fair.
if there's a VTuber who's likely to tell you what they feel, it's her. It's completely fine to disagree with her.
Oh, I was trying to read that headline,
I'm a
but
theater
I don't
kid,
know.
and we all know that Pippa's opinion
Yes.
of theater kids isn't the most positive.
Wait, what's her?
I think theater is one of those things where it's like, that's a really dumb hobby.
But I still love her nonetheless. Oh.
I already agree. Okay, listen, I disagree. I love theater kids. I wish I could have been one. I couldn't have been one because I was too anxious. I saw theater kids having fun, acting, and doing things I wanted to do, but I couldn't because I was too anxious. I had an anxiety disorder from extreme bullying. So, yeah, she's not a liar. Theater kids hate is wild. Theater kids aren't the problem. I don't think I've ever met a bad theater kid. Maybe I have, and I just didn't know they're a theater kid, though. I retract my statement pending further investigation. I have not met every theater kid, nor have I identified everyone that I've met as theater kid or not up to this point. I could be completely wrong. I just wish I could have had a chance to be one. I didn't end up as a theater kid. I ended up as being a band kid. Band kids are the real psychos, though. That's my take. No, just kidding, Zoe. It's okay. I'm a mechanic, dude. Ooh. I watched her, but got no such takes. Okay. The band kids are the freaks. Oh, they are. Honestly, I heard that band camp is just like where everyone gets into it, you know? Gets down and exploratory with their anatomy. Art kids too. Oh yeah. But have you met the anxious kids who go home and sit in a dark room and cry every night? Those are the true maniacs. I like to pretend. Can confirm the band in my school was basically a mafia. Holy crap! Bam camp scares me. I'm sorry. Band kids are kinky. Oh gosh. The dude blanked a girl in the band bus. Holy crap! Are anxious and theater kid here? Oh my gosh, mommy. I'm glad I'm not alone. Source, I was in school band, and I'll just say I have eaten brains. Huh? That escalated quickly. Man, this is an escalate quickly kind of day. Honestly. I was in a band. I may have had a hand in making that what it was. Okay. DM, you got some stories to tell, eh? Hey, bud, you're gonna get some lessons, buddy. Buddy boy, you're gonna give me some lessons, buddy. I'm trying to get a little bit more Canadian, and it's messing up. I need to work on my Canadian accent. Jeez. Moo Jeeb, thank you for the follow. We need to. Hey, bud, how's it going? How about that? I don't know my classic Canadian accent. I can just do my own accent, which is Canadian, but you know, whatever. Yeah, the school admin was scared of coming into the band room alone. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's continue. Book kids are the freaks, people. I was a book kid. I loved books.
Of course,
I was a
listening
book kid.
to her go off on a berserk renting spree is very funny. Kind of like Tenma's rage.
Oh.
Compared to other VTubers, she doesn't walk on eggshells as much.
What?
And her humor can get pretty dark and
What
edgy,
game was she playing?
resulting in her doing or saying wild
Black hair
things that
Pippa's
get
back!
misunderstood
Black
or
hair,
taken
black
out
hair.
of context. That does not
Goth
stop
Pippa,
her from
goth
being
Pippa.
a well-regarded figure in the
Jesus
VTubing
Christ,
industry,
I just-
however. You'll definitely like her if you enjoy edgy, dark humor. But surely she has a filter, right? Here,
Does she?
how about some
Oh
smiles?
no, I know.
Nigga.
Pippa. I prepared a presentation for you. Why? I
What?
cannot say slurs on stream. 2. I'm not a lead enough. 5.
What?
Management would hunt me down.
Yeah!
Susan would hunt me down.
Who's Susan?
Twitter would hunt me down.
Good.
Feel free to search VTuber
Who's-
GTA. and
Who's
get your fill.
Susan?
There is one situation that's
Susan?
particularly infamous or iconic in Pippa's history, depending on who you are.
Who's Susan?
The infamous
Oh,
Hogwarts Legacy.
oh, the YouTube CEO. Got it. That's been a
Incidents.
while. Oh, I didn't realize this was gonna be touching on this. I took a break from the VTuber sphere when this stuff happened. I don't know much about it anymore, but it was just like there was a lot of stuff that I was just like, this is feeling a little bit overwhelming for me, and I'm just gonna take a break. That was my decision. I just stepped back and watched more sci-fi than I did VTubers for a while. You know, we're about to learn, I guess. I don't. Okay,
This was a time of war, an all-out internet war.
got it.
The keyboards, oh, they would not stop. Amidst the maelstrom of destruction, the industry lost someone precious.
Susan is the CEO of
Sweet
Twitch,
and
got it.
wholesome Amano Pikami, an innocent girl who merely
Yeah.
wished to play a game about being a wizard in a magic school on stream, a victim to the savage, unforgiving harassment.
Yeah.
Pikami had announced her graduation from VOMS, an outcome that was actually already planned to happen, but the timing had people questioning if
it
the
was
harassment had any relation with it. But
To explain, I'm trying not to make this too bad. Okay, so the Hogwarts Legacy hate was because of the creator of Harry Potter being what she is now, and I'm not. Yes, very phobic, and people are just be like, hey, let's just not support this because like this is giving back to her, and she's doing a lot of stuff with her money that is very dangerous and damaging to the communities. Whether or not the money actually went back to her or not, that I haven't looked into that. I don't know. I'm just saying that's what I heard from my side, and then there became this kind of war between people who wanted to just enjoy something that they had a lot of enjoyment from their childhood, and people who were rightfully afraid of the harassment. Like, it was basically just harassment both ways for no reason. It was people trying to defend themselves against a system and society that was really oppressive to them, and then people who weren't as aware of that when they got into it, and then got subjected to harassment because they were just enjoying something from their childhood. So it was a situation where like there was no winners. Like 100 people can't dissociate the author from the art. For the record, that rule is only after the author has died. The rule of like dissociating the author from the art is after the author has died. As long as they're alive, there is an active direct connection between the two. And so like both in terms of the author being able to influence their own art while they're alive, be able to but then also the art going back and supporting. So it's much easier for the whole idea of disconnecting the author from the art is after the author's dead. But they're not. So yeah. But yeah, no, I 100% like I get it, like childhood nostalgia and stuff like that. But like it was just, anyways, I took a break from the VTuber sphere this time because I'm like, this is making me uncomfortable on many levels because I think that there's no winners here. It all sucks for everyone. And like I have a lot of trans friends, and I highly was like, yeah, no. I was like, hi, of course not. Like, why would we support like that? But then also I'm like, well, we don't want to spread hate either. I don't know. I don't know. It was a bad time for everyone involved. I think that's a statement we can all agree on. It was a bad moment in VTubing. It was a bad time. Hearing your childhood went and how it affected you, I think we do the same person with different genders. maybe. Pirate the game. Valid. Hey, say all those 7 C's, darling. Do it. Anyways.
But whether or not the harassment actually factored into her decision, one thing was for sure. Someone like Pikami did not deserve such vile treatment at the hands of these joyless
I wasn't expecting to talk about Pikami
all
in
for
here,
expressing the wish to play a mere video game. In the face of such madness, the
Oh.
fury of the people in the VTubing scene grew, and with it, the wish to stand up to these bullies. Here, Pipkin Pippa, herself
Bullies,
a fan
eh?
of Amano Pikami, rose up in defiance, a rebel carrying the hopes
I
and
don't
wheels
like
of the
this.
people. She, who did not even like Harry Potter, decided to buy and stream the game out of
Why?
spite. An extremely bold move. And to give context as to
okay.
why, many content creators were increasingly refusing to play Hogwarts Legacy out of
What?
fear of the harassment they would inevitably
Not for
invite by
fear.
doing so. With even many VTuber agency managements preventing their EN talents from playing them
Expensive
as well to avoid
calorie.
such chaos.
Say,
So Pippa
Thousand
choosing
a
to
day,
do
like
so
she's
at an
here.
infernal crescendo.
White note,
of
you're right,
this
you're right,
entire
you're right.
incident, just
I
to
do love
spite the
Henya.
harassers,
Henya's good.
was a very gutsy move. This
Stream
move
harassment
was
is stupid, I
widely
agree,
applauded and
100%.
supported by the general VTubing public, ending up becoming one of Pippa's most successful streams.
What game is this?
basically
What game is this that they're using for this? I feel like I've recognized it before, but I can't place it. Like, what is this
doubling
game?
her entire subscriber count and forever becoming a highlight to be remembered in her history.
Total War,
a
got
brave
it.
act which,
Okay.
unfortunately, would also put Pippa as a target for much slander and hatred. Something still felt to this very day. Even still, she continues to be regarded as a respected figure in the
Yeah,
VTuber industry.
okay, so here, to give any amount of take on this, I don't think that anyone on either side of the aisle of that situation should have gotten hate. I don't know if playing the game was the right choice. I wouldn't have chosen it, but I also respect her for making her own choices, and I will respect her own choices. I wouldn't have made the same ones, but that's totally fair. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna take away her agency or decide what she wants to do. I wouldn't have done it myself, but that doesn't mean that there isn't any value in it. Personally, I wouldn't have, but that doesn't mean anything. I'm nobody on the internet, okay? Everyone got heavy losses. Yeah, I think that we can agree across the board that whole situation was just a negative for everyone involved. No one won. That was just like, hey, can we skip ahead to, like, once this is all done, please? Just, like, fast forward on this, please? She got a lot of gains for this, but also losses. Yeah. So, anyways, we're moving on.
One who will
There's a crazy
fight,
tangent in the video.
fight
I
to
know!
the end. But this
Didn't
should
expect
at least
this.
explain to you why Pipkin Pippa is seen as a controversial figure. There will be those that will say Pippa is
I'm
nothing
just a
but a
nobody on
toxic
the internet. No!
troublemaker. However,
A
I
nobody.
disagree. For those
Chloras.
that know Pippa a bit better,
Chloras.
Pippa's controversial
Hi,
nature
Demon
is
Soul,
the
you
most
did too?
surface level aspect of her. In reality, Pippa is just a shy and extremely anxious, edgy girl who sometimes is too honest for her own good. But that
Fair.
is also part of the reason why so many place their trust in her. And there's nothing wrong with a nice, healthy
name is
dosage
Shrek.
of edgy humor. It may not
Jeez.
sit well with everyone, but there are those that enjoy it, goddammit. It is actually not uncommon to hear other VTubers that know her better to actually vouch for her, both as a person and
Thank you for Hard Chunks for the subscribe. Sorry, I had to remove ads. No worries, Hard Chunks. I
Hard
appreciate
Chunks
it.
just resubscribed for 2 months. Sorry,
Yeah.
had to remove ads.
And you know what I do? I can vouch to this too. I have some mutual friends with Pippa, and they just rave about how kind and awesome a person she is. So 100%, she even just her on-stream persona and all that. Ooh, Squiddy HD, thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you so much. I know that she is a kind person. You're the most honest VTuber. I am, huh? But yeah, no, I do recognize that Pippa is a really kind person, especially behind the scenes. I have no idea. I've never met her myself, but I've heard only good things about her behind the scenes. Yeah, that doesn't mean I can't disagree with her. Someone can be a kind person and a good person, and I still disagree with them. Thank you for the 100 bits, Lila. Thank you so much. I'm getting FNAF 2 ad. I want to watch the movie. But yeah, Lumi and Alice, TBH, at least for me. Alice and what? What is Alice? Oh wait, who is Alice? But yeah, no, I have a lot of respect for her. She's a very talented person, and I do respect anyone who can speak their mind in public. But yeah, you can disagree with people respectfully, and that's being an adult. Exactly. I wouldn't have made the same choices she did, but I still very much respect her, and I know that she's a good person. And if I ever got the chance to meet her or even be friends with her, it would be truly an honor. Or if she wants to kiss me, I'm also wanting to kiss girls, so, yeah, that too. Alicia, the Rat Queen. Oh, Alicia, not Alice. I'm dyslexic. Yeah.
friend.
She's an awesome friend. She's very lovely, lovely human being.
Lovely.
She needs to stop getting so down on herself, or else I'm gonna kick her butt.
Pippa fucking stuck by me. She's a good egg. Whether
What game
or
is
not
this?
you like her
looks
content or
awesome.
whatever, you know what I mean? She's just a good
Is this
friend.
Castlevania but with women? Is this femme Castlevania? What game is this? What game is this? Is this, or is just is the pixel art just making me not too? I can't read it. Is this Castlevania? What game is this? Toho Novania? Boobs. Femvania? Wait, no, is that the actual name? There's a lot of Castlevanias with women. It looks like Castlevania. It looks good. I want to play Castlevania. I love Metroidvanias. They're so good. They're my favorite. I love them so much. Oh, you know when Prime 4 comes out. It's not a Metroidvania. It's a Metroid game. You know when freaking Prime 4 comes out, we are playing that on stream. I'm gonna do my best. Straight up, Alicia is very honest about how down bad she is for her fiance. Oh, I'm proud of her. That's awesome. Jealous, but proud. Pretty the same level as you being down for women. Yay! Except that mine's sadder because I'm single. She has a fiance. Wait, are me and Alicia very similar because we're both extremely honest about being down bad, but I'm just more pathetic. Okay. Hi, Nate. Another game of Castlevania style? Pretty sure. Kojima Detsua, aka Tohu Castlevania. Ooh. Can you send that in the Discord? Why not? I want to play that. I'm worried about the NPCs reading the atmosphere for 4. I could see it. We'll see. Hornet. Hi, Lumi. I just woke up and was about to play Subnautica. Ooh, I hope you have a good time. I'm too scared to play that game. Yes, Alicia is versatile, very gremlin energy. I'm gonna have to meet her. And match her in the down bad gremlin energy category. Let's see if we can do this. I'd say putting the he's putting the moves. He's just like being him, and she's very down bad. Ooh, a 10-minute reaction turns into an hour-long video. Yeah, same. Wait, am I Alicia plus Pippa? Wow, Alicia's also Canadian. Hi, Nate. Okay, well maybe I need to meet Alicia. Maybe me and Alicia are the same person. Maybe we don't.
He's
or
just
too
a
similar,
really
at
nice
least.
person. If you want to know someone who's just nice, like, you know, when they're not streaming, she's nice. She's very nice.
Like, even disregarding like how she's personally helped me. She's platformed so many smaller streamers.
Wasn't Alicia Maxor's Elden Ring video?
She was. To smaller streamers. She's done entire streams where she like critiques people's videos that they've sent in as prior applications
Alicia
to try and give them better advice. Like, she does so much, dude.
Yes, she may be a rough around the edges, foul-mouthed girl with definitely her fair share of flaws, but she's someone who is genuine, kind, empathetic, loyal, sincere, passionate, and with great inner valor.
Wait. Alicia made a clip of her mom walking in on her while she was watching Dungeon Soup. Oh my god. Oh, I could never.
You will find fans who will tell you how much Pippa inspires them. That no matter how bad things were in the past, how terrible their current situation is, Pippa has given them hope.
I like
showing
little
that you can
dancing
still
Lumi
improve
dancing
your
her face.
life and escape from a dark spiral. And maybe even be allowed to dream of a brighter future, to strive towards their goals. While it is true she can talk about very depressing topics at times, she will steer her audience towards improvement, because we are ultimately the masters of our own lives. Yes, Pippa herself may have her moments of cynicism and doomer mentality, but if we go by her many stories of the past, and we can definitely say she's improved tremendously. And while it is true she can be a very clippable, chaotic mess, she can just as easily be a very comfortable, wholesome personality on stream. I would especially highlight her collabs with Papakin, her real-life father, who himself is an actual treasure.
Oh, stinky feet Pippa!
What the f?
Look, don't get me wrong. I know Pippa isn't a VTuber for everyone, and that's okay. In fact, I'm sure she would tell you that herself. It is also unfortunate.
Listen, I'm not a VTuber for anyone anyway. Everyone, anyways. What? Hi, I'm not a VTuber for everyone anyways. I want to be a VTuber for as many people as I can, but you can't please everyone. You got to please yourself more. This is sounding too much like self-pleasure in a sus way. You have to satisfy. You have to pleasure. I said pleasure again. Pleasure and please are two. Okay, so not pleasure, not please, not satisfy. Enjoy yourself. That still sounds like it. Hi, Dragon King. My day was better before I was stuck in this loop of everything sounding like special fun times. Appeal to yourself. We must climax ourselves. You have to enjoy your own content first and foremost, and because that will always mean that there's some people who don't have the same sense of humor or enjoyment that you do, and that's totally fair. Take care of. Does it not? Gotta peel myself. These are not working. So just pleasure yourself. Yeah, you pleasure yourself on stream. You know, that's what streaming is. Comfort yourself. That still sounds sus. I'm sorry, Shark. Enjoy orange by yourself.
That this anxious rabbit is yet another case of an amazing VTuber who's too hard on herself and has a severe case of imposter syndrome, often downplaying her own merits and accomplishments, and can dodge compliments like she's an expert Toho player. And sure, maybe she's not like Pekora or Watame or Kali, but you know what?
I'm too horny not to.
She's
You play yourself on stream?
And I think
all the
Pipkin
time.
Pippa is pretty fucking awesome. So if you agree and
Why do you think I have the cottontail redeems if I wasn't doing that? Come on! I'm always pleasuring myself on stream. In a very say-so way. You know? Piss time out me.
like
What?
this legend in the making as well, I want us
What?
all to begin a holy crusade and bombard Pippa with a barrage of praise and love. Go and tell Pippa how much you like her, what you like about her, or even just that she's done alright. It'll be a true bullet hell of
Okay.
love. We'll
Okay.
call it Operation Pipkin Love Barrage.
Whoa!
I can't go
Whoa!
that high. Thank you for
Horny
watching.
day when?
Consider
All day,
renting
Caesar.
at the subscribe button and watch another video where I talk too passionately
Yeah.
about VTubers I like. Or
Do
to
it.
cringe.
Yeah. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe on Dreamworld Witch. Make sure that they get all the views that they need. Also, hey Pippa, I don't know if we would be the best of friends or even compatible strangers on a random bus trip through the mountains. But I am proud of you for all you've done. You've built an amazing community. You've accomplished a lot. And I'm very proud of you. As one human to another, I'm proud of you. You may not hear this, you may not accept this if you hear this. But I'm going to be one more voice of many telling you that I'm proud of you, that you're doing a good job, and that I'm glad you exist. Okay? Okay. Anyways, if you're watching this on YouTube, head on over to twitch.tv/LuminusRed. Drop a follow, come hang out, and until next time, bye!